Country Live from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM. You dey say most listen to on the internet on www.radiodemocracy.sl. The program na me dey show, and me wey dey bring this edition come to you today. Me name na Princess Pias. Like all time inside the program, we get plenty news, information, and entertainment. So do with me for the next 1 hour inside the program. You can be part of the program by way how you go send your message to the number on 077-981-981 and self video watch we live now Radio Democracy Facebook page. The program is still listening to Namide Show, and today inside the program I get Samuel Saidu, we na the public relations officer for the Pharmaceutical Society of Salone Western Area Branch. Well, he there for can talk about the World Pharmacists Day we na today. Good afternoon, welcome to the program.
Good afternoon, Princess. Good afternoon, 98.1. Good afternoon, Sierra Leone.
The program is still listening to Namide Show, where they can to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM. According to the National Electoral Calendar, the country will get local council election them inside 2020, and the general election them will be inside 2023. Now this make different political party them don't begin to prepare for all and convention them and elect new executive member them. Now because of that, make some people don't come out for contest for different position them na them party. One person we don't come out for be deputy chairman for the Salone People's Party, na Raji Alpha Mohammed Kalon. When a businessman, we don't begin go around the country for meet possible delegates them for tell them what intention. Well, it talk more to Alex Lawrence Kouma inside this interview.
I go Kono, Falaba, and Konadugo. So I just meet, although not get delegate ahead, I made a district executive, constituency executive, then all the 3 districts. Then for I just tell them my intention. I've been careful to declare to them, say me want to invite in for that position. Then tell me what's not their young position as far as them concerned with regards to the administration of the district. The party action at the district them.
Right. What you tell them unique we say if they make you the deputy chairman for the Salone People's changes and say you make what's different from what them done they say before?
Well, what me tell them is that the party who for own the party now. Lord not just you don't know more say me na SPP, me na this. When I begin blame government not employ me, I not get this, I not get this. I say no. Now will they bring a strategy? Will they help government? Right? We say we able to employ one the people that as a party. We will employ one. Until all the time when they blame government, I not get employment from government, I not get. I say, but if una just the club will come to power, una will see changes we will make. Una all will bring the party can high for the house compared to other people, other countries. And we say other party they run.
Something like some of their strategy, and they explain to them.
Yeah, I explained to them. One, I explained for the employment. That now 1, 2, how for run the party. The third one now, what are your responsibility towards the party?
And in the area of employment, we many go like one for all to one. How the employment will come?
Well, mostly are the youths there. We target the youths there, you know. And we will target the youths then. They make because they employ people there, right? As it is now, I know they wait for their government come, employ this, employ but any work we may get, I get them through the government, and they employ the youths there. You know, if we come, we don't set to again for come. We do it in such a way that we are not relying wholly on government. The party said we take responsibility for create employment for the other people.
I heard many people go in for different positions, but what are the unique thing we delegate them go look for? We therefore say La Large be the vice chairman for the party.
Well, my actions, and don't see my actions towards how me deal with the people there. Mostly to the party people there, the district executive, the regional executives, and all over the country, and don't see how they interact with them. You know, and they interact in such a way that they build confidence in them. For say, if me come, if I make him a deputy, the next chairman will work together and see how best we will redeem most of una. You know, recently all man they cry say the party not do this, the party not get the means for doing. Because the party will not too developed to that for the party do. But if we come together, we get a way we will make the party inside begin help people. Right.
So now you going for the chairman, you don't engage some people then. How sure if you go clinch the position?
Well, I'm quite sure my interaction with, although not get delegates ahead, but my interaction now with the people there, it's clear to me say I will win the position.
And what will be the response after you don't explain to
All the side where I go, the response and me welcome, right? Particularly in the northern region. Me and the young brother, me the young people, person from the north. So they're all happy with me. They come up for this position. Not just left no more. Other people they come back from other region for the same position. You know, although number one regional, back and by regional basis, but if trying for law, we try for the political diversity. Law try for make sure this person here come out from the north, chairman come out from the south, leader come out from the north, deputy leader come out from the south, deputy leader come out from the north. Yeah, then we will work together.
So in line with what you just say, how you plan for unify the party? You being vice chairman, if they select, whose changes will bring?
For now, me they make an appear as a stronghold in the north, because the Tewa will act as regional chairman. I cut across all region. Any side they go, I know they only go at the north, and they go at the east, and they go at the south. No, the north. If you talk to the regional chairman, the north, you talk to the regional chairman, the east, and the other at the south, and will tell you say, and they interact with them all, and I make sure say. The people become attractive or they not. People are now the fed for people symbol. Unlike the last level, 2007, 2012, people they shied away from symbol for vie for people. But after that, people begin vying now for symbol. People they come forward now for accept people symbol because I make it attractive to them.
So in the area of interaction again with your colleague them, how do the relationship with possible delegate member them?
The delegates then from the northern region, I know say all the delegates they're willing for support me. Also from the east, I know that from the south, I get large chunk of support in the south again, particularly from the bigger districts like Bo. You go to Moyamba, go to Pujeong. No, I get support. Even the president in your home district, I won't believe say I will get full support.
So this engagement, apart from the district where we go, you get for extend and go now?
Yeah, yes. I plan for good now. All the districts plan for good.
Any engagement now only as people they target or all other matters?
For now, as people, right? Because the election with the campaign not to general people they vote for we. Now a delegate they vote for we. When I start of electoral college, I meet the target. So when I go at the district, I ask for the constituency executives. Where 4 of them will be delegates. The district executive, 5 of the district executives will be delegates. The regional executive, when I 6 could be the delegates. So the people that they target for now. You know. But when I can go and I call all the 10 executives and come, then without self not to delegates, without self now just a party member, they all can carry the meeting and listen. Because since we expect a lower level election, most people that way they want to delegate not consider themselves as delegates. Possible say they go be delegates again. Then go win the lower level election, you know. So I know they just target no more ordinary people, they target everybody.
Well, that's na Alhaji Alpha Mohammed Kalon. We na person we want for TINAP for be deputy chairman. Na the Salone People's Party SLPP be the interview with Alex Lawrence Koroma. Also, if they talk about intention, we get. The program is still a listen to na midday show with the country live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. And you can also listen to it on the internet on www.radiodemocracy.sl. You can send a message to the number on 077981981. Well, with me at the studio, I get Samuel Saidu, when at the Public Relations Officer for Pharmaceutical Society of Salone, Western Area Branch. They can talk about the World Pharmacists Day, when at today, September 25. Well, this day, then they celebrate as way for create awareness about the role of pharmacists for sake for improve well body business. Now, I make them celebrate this day. Well, for sake of that, Samuel Saidu, they for can talk more about this day. Now we see today na the International World Pharmacists Day. We see say this day they for celebrate the role of pharmacists then don't play in terms of improving health system in the world. So as for pharmacies then as salon, what do you think of this particular day?
Yeah, thank you very much, Princess. Good afternoon once more. The World Pharmacists Day actually originate as a result of the Federation of International Pharmacists, FIP, when are the international pharmacy body where they govern we all across the world as pharmacists. And they come together in 2009 in Istanbul for say, we need for begin check we self. We need for begin evaluate we self, assess what we they do, we say we dey, and we say we want for go. So in 2009 in Istanbul, over 4 million members then joined that meeting, and they agree say, now we go to make an annual event for recognize we day and also give ourselves a kind of feedback on what we they do. So from that year day to now, every year, the organization they select one team, then is spread out across the world. So for this year, for example, we get transforming global health. That are the team for this year. So for Sierra Leone, we don't coin that team to a way where we say pharmacists' role in transforming global health. So we don't try for fix them to we own context, how it go fit Sierra Leone and how we go able for take that particular role there. Okay. So as you they see currently, we get a kind of spread out activities for what we see say people that understand not only the World Pharmacist Day, but actually who that na a pharmacist and waiting a day for.
Okay, well, before we can talk about the theme, as pharmacists then as salo, waiting at some of the challenges them we on the encounter.
A lot of challenges. So I will tell you, say, pharmacists in Sierra Leone currently, we cut across both private and public sector. So for example, we get people that way they work for the Ministry of Health and Sanitation, we directly attached to the government of Sierra Leone. We include people where they work na hospital, pharmacists where they work na the Pharmacy Board of Sierra Leone, pharmacists where they work na National Medical Supplies Agency, pharmacists the way they work na the Directorate of Drugs and Medical Supply, where they don't are now to Directorate of Pharmaceutical Services. So this body they were don't call, then they under the Ministry of Health and Sanitation. We get other we get Directorate of Health and Health Security, where usually people they know for EOC. We get pharmacists them where they work in top positions them na that particular directorate. We also get pharmacists where they work in international NGOs. NGOs like WHO, NGOs like ICAP, their agencies, people that know that they work in pharmacies. We get pharmacies that they work in their own private community areas, like their pharmacies the way they see that they open. We get pharmacies that we own, like now they self own their own business. But this the challenge it cut across from one particular issue to another issue. So the challenge at the private sector quite different from the challenge at the public sector. So like for example, in the public sector, we don't battle with an issue currently. What would they call a kind of status kind of issue. So we say we say exactly we want for we supposed for be a kind of grading. Which grade way pharmacists for day? You know the ministries and get what they call grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, and so on. So which grade will for day? So we don't the battle because we get pharmacists that now at different qualified levels. We get pharmacists that they don't do the doctor of pharmacy degree. We get the bachelor of pharmacy degree them. We get the diploma degree paper them. We get pharmacists that they don't do masters, 2, 3 masters. We get pharmacists that they don't do PhD. We get it at various levels, but it not they like reflect on them academic successes. So if that one did not they reflect on the academic successes, then we they in trouble. Like then I one big challenge for to break that chain that when I add on my paper as a pharmacist, if I reflect on a kind of level where I for go. So that big challenge they exactly in the ministry. So in the private sector, when I like community pharmacy where people they open their various pharmacy them, we get challenges a lot. One common one where I go tell you now that go PZ. You get pharmacies more than 15 or more pharmacies around that community no more of PZ. But you still see people then put medicine in the street. Then people then they still go buy to that the peddler almost there before the pharmacy. But instead of I go inside the pharmacy, I they go to the peddler at the street for buy. So then I want like common challenge number one they face. And it involve a lot of things where they beyond the normal person inside. Like, you know, go just say, I go grip them, I go beat them, I they take and do this. No. There are procedures and processes we for to go through. So there are a lot of challenges based on which area we find yourself.
Okay, another issue where like people linking come up with now the issue of these fake drugs, like they can still say some pharmacies they no can be that qualified, but then still you can see them at different pharmacy them. If you go to prescription, someone they can give you wrong prescription instead give you the wrong dose, so you supposed to forget all the issues then day. How the organization on the say they address some of the challenges then the people on the get.
Yeah, so this now something where president just talk just now per we press conference who hold now we head office at Benjamin Lane. The media and the people of Sierra Leone, they only, when you say pharmacy, they only know the pharmacy board where they regulate medicine. But we quite the above that. We roll them quite the beyond that. You know, but almost if you check out of every 10 person where you interview in Sierra Leone, a non-pharmacist or non-medical person, 8 or 7 of them minimum go only tell you about fake drug peddling, and so on and so forth. But we roll it beyond that. However, pharmacy challenges of like you go to pharmacy, you say the pharmacists are not trained properly. That means the person where you meet not to a pharmacist, because the process and procedure where we go through for be a licensed pharmacist for practice in Sierra Leone is very rigorous. And for let you go outside and get a license, say you can practice, there may be very less chance that you're not going to interpret a prescription, or you're not going able for advise the patient who come for can seek medical care. However, like what you say, we get this process say once me registration number, for example, na 355. So no other person not get that number. Now the whole country we na pharmacist. So therefore, if you go na any pharmacy, you actually if you say you want to talk to the pharmacist, you roll as an individual where they go buy or where they go do inquiry. Now for ask who that na the pharmacist. So once they tell you say na me na the pharmacist, say no problem. Thank you very much, sir. Can I see the license? The next step now that see you license and for la convincing that you are the pharmacist, I actually want for consult with you. If you not agree for producer, you can go to the next outlet who said and they provide service. Because the fact remains, the regulatory body, when at the pharmacy board of Sierra Leone, they not get that capacity for say we they spread out to the numerous pharmacies and outlets the way they across the country for monitor them day by day basis. They don't apprehend most of them. They don't close a lot of them. They don't find a lot of them based on bad practice. And a human nature. Bad practices na human nature. And like you give the person the platform and all the environment, it's still one for cheat. It's still one for behave another way. So we keep for push and for make sure say they understand say the practice for go straightforward as in the Pharmacy and Drug Act 2001. We already in our law we bind we the practice with. So you as the person where they go seek care at the pharmacy or get medication, you get a responsibility for ask questions. If your questions are not be answered, then just leave. You know, it's not to one pharmacy day, not to 2, not to 3, not to 4. There are numerous. And thank God we get very much competent and recognized pharmacies where everybody knows say if I go now this particular place I they get certain service, I go know. So I'm sure you self go know. The public go know. Then get very famous places now where you go and you get the care where you want. Pharmacies then sit down there 24 hours. And no premises the way pharmacies then they sit down 24 hours. You go, you ask your question, it will be answered.
So what about the issue of ethics as well?
Ethics related to
Towards the profession, like as pharmacists them, just like when they say for nurse, you get for be ethical and get patients small with some of the patients them, and self do something them way go make the person feel lively. Like as pharmacists them, where you go meet someone, even some people where you go na pharmacy, they no get that patient, no they even get the kind way how that kind manner they for talk to you or get a welcoming atmosphere. So some of them thing and they also unaki even practice them.
every, we get what to call the pharmacy oath. Even we at the graduate, I get for first of all, let's say the nurses oath, the doctors the oath, the pharmacists will get oath. Oh, they take. So before you graduate, you get for take that oath, and you they really say out loud. Then you get for you say out loud. You get for take the oath and sign that oath day, and return them back to the society. However, where I will come back to a kind of human nature. First of all, we get a kind of within a country where we not go really say we go down in everything, but we really get challenge in almost every area. So just like we challenges the na other areas, challenges they as well na the pharmacy sector. So when you go again na any premise, I don't want for be somebody with the advert places, but on top of my head, I go count more than 10 places na Freetown. If you go there now, you dey meet the pharmacist sit down there 24 hours and provide service and give you that particular care. We dey try for move from Wusai pharmacy, they be like a bar. Wusai you go, I want this particular drink. You pass the money, they give you the drink, and you go away. We dey move away from that particular pattern now, not to bar. You get for go, you really consult. You count a prescription, you give the pharmacist where sit down there, and the pharmacist look at the prescription, he even negotiate with you and say, okay, can I call your doctor? We mark this prescription. I think say I get one or two issue. I want to discuss them. Those kind of practice. People then they now where they do and pharmacists and then now they provide that service there. We get over 10, 15 pharmacies then now in Sierra Leone. We don't decide for open their own place and sit down there and practice like full time. So we they move from that previous ideas where people have been get as pharmacy practice to a current idea we call a patient-centered care practice. So we they move small, but the challenges are still there like we they explain.
Okay, the program is still listening to Namide Show with the country live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We the same also listen to on the internet on www